Hey guys, and welcome to another Hobby Tips. Well, this week I'm going to be talking about my most favorite flesh color for painting monster flesh, creature flesh, anything that's, a bit outside of the usual, and that color is Corpse Pale from Army Painter. It's probably my favorite color. We can see here I've used it on a ton of projects, and I think it's just an amazing color, and one that you should definitely consider next time you're painting a monster or creature, or really anything actually that with a pale flesh tone. And there's a few reasons why I think it's great, so let's go through that. So firstly, it's really comes down to the composition of the color itself. So it has more, I guess, yellow in it than red, and that's a really key feature, and it's quite desaturated. So there's a few reasons why this is really great. One is that it can blend when you're doing things with greens, so it won't grey out and just muddy out. So if we have a look at this example here, that's been wet blended with the Corpse Pale and like a turquoise kind of blue-green. Now normally, if there was a lot of red in that flesh, it would just end up going grey and muddying out. You wouldn't get a nice vibrant transition from green to like a pale yellow color. It just wouldn't work. So that's one of the great advantages of it. So it mixes well with a lot of colors basically, and even if you've got a red base, it'll mix with that because it does have red in it as well. So it's doing a lot of work for you, and that's one of the reasons why I really love it. So you can do more with your flesh tones and make up new and interesting I guess color schemes. And then as an honorable mention, if you're going to include the Corpse Pale, then you have to really include one of Army Painter's other colors, which is Grimoire Purple, and that's my honorable mention here. As a base and as a mixing color, if we take a look at these two, they just go so well together. You can see there that the colors are just right for each other, and rightly so. They're made by the same company, so they know what they're doing. But these two colors here work beautifully together if you're doing flesh. And so if we have a look at this Blight King here, which is a tutorial on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out, but you can see how that transition from those deep purples and all the different colors in there to the yellows just really works. You're getting nice transitions of color. It's just great. There's really nothing else I can say about it other than it's awesome, and it works really, really well. And you can put your glazes back into it. There's so much variety there that you can do with this Corpse Pale color. And so we have here another take on it, more of a deeper purple style with the Corpse Pale again, and works really beautifully there too. And you can glaze into it. It's great. It's just got that nice balance of color within it that allow you to mix it with so many other colors. A bit like a lot of YouTubers will talk about pale sand. I think that's like a Vallejo color, and that's sort of like a pale yellow as like a universal highlight. This is kind of the same, I guess, same principle. This color works so well in so many different ways, and not just for flesh tones either, even though it works really great for this type of thing. If we have a look here at my next example, we see I've used this in the mixing of again a turquoise color, and mixes up for the highlights, and a lot of color in there into these turquoise colors. And so you can really play around with what this color is going to be used for. It's also in the blue, so highlighting that blue on the cloth there. Maybe on the back it'll be easier to see. That pale blue, that's using Corpse Pale as well. So you can really just go to town with it, even on that little Nurgling there, which has a bunch of different colors in it. And one of the reasons why that works again is because of the yellow to red composition in that color. It just allows you to do a lot of really interesting glazes, and just comes out great. So that's my 2 cents on that. Definitely go out and grab some and have a go at it, because if you want to do a lot of ghoulish flesh, a lot of monsters and creature stuff for any of your game systems, whether they be Warhammer or like a bust like that 3D print that I've got there, whatever it might be, there's so many uses for it. You won't be sorry. So that's my 2 cents for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button, notify button, all that stuff. It really helps me out. But otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one.